What if I told you that Downton Abbey 3 will not only bring back the beloved Crawley family, but also deliver an emotional tribute to one of its most legendary characters? That's right. This next chapter is set to be the most poignant yet, paying homage to the unforgettable Dame Maggie Smith and her iconic role as Violet Crawley, the Dowager Countess. If you thought the previous films were emotional, brace yourself because this one promises to be a deeply moving farewell while setting the stage for the future of Downton Abbey. The upcoming film will feature a tribute to both Dame Maggie Smith and her character, Violet, following the legendary actress's passing in September 2024 at the age of 89. While Violet's storyline reached its conclusion in Downton Abbey, A New Era, her loss will be deeply felt in the new film, both on-screen and behind the scenes. Executive producer Gareth Neame has reassured fans that the film will properly honor Smith's legacy. He explained that while the story was always planned, her real-life passing makes the film even more meaningful. As the characters mourn the loss of the Dowager Countess, the cast and crew are also saying goodbye to the heart of the series. Neame emphasized that the world will never see another like Dame Maggie Smith, and this film will reflect the deep admiration everyone had for her. Hugh Bonneville, who played Robert Crawley, described the third film as a lasting tribute to the legendary actress. He noted that it would be a fitting farewell to the character that shaped so much of Downton Abbey's story. In A New Era, Lady Violet bid farewell in the most fitting way, graceful, witty, and full of mystery. Her passing marked the true transition from the Edwardian past into a modern world, leaving Lady Mary to lead the family into the future. Before her death, Violet revealed a secret from her past: a fleeting romance with a French marquis who left her a villa. Though she insisted nothing happened, the revelation added a final layer of intrigue to her story. Her last moments were filled with heartfelt goodbyes, sharing wisdom with Mary, making amends with Lady Maud Bagshaw, and leaving her love to Robert and Cora. Her departure was the emotional heart of A New Era, and Downton Abbey 3 will carry that sentiment forward. A major question looming over the next film is the state of Lady Mary's marriage. In A New Era, her husband Henry Talbot was noticeably absent, supposedly off at a car rally in Istanbul. His prolonged absence raised doubts about their relationship, especially as Mary found herself drawn to film director Jack Barber. However, she ultimately remained faithful to Henry, realizing that love isn't always about passion, but about commitment. With Henry having played only a minor role in the first Downton Abbey film and completely missing from A New Era, fans are left wondering, will the third movie finally bring closure to Mary's love life? Could she move on from Henry for good? Or will their marriage endure despite the distance? Meanwhile, Robert Crawley faced one of the biggest shocks of his life, learning that his true father might have been the French marquis who had a brief connection with Lady Violet. If true, this revelation would mean that Robert had never been the rightful Earl of Grantham. The news shook him deeply, especially as he also feared losing Cora to illness. Thankfully, Violet reassured him before her passing that nothing had happened with the Marquis, putting his mind at ease. His title remains secure, ensuring that his grandson George will inherit the estate in the future. But will Downton Abbey 3 revisit this storyline, or is Robert finally at peace with his past? After years of struggling, A New Era finally gave Thomas Barrow the happy ending he deserved. He found an unexpected connection with film star Guy Dexter, who, like him, was a closeted gay man. When Dexter offered Barrow the chance to be his personal assistant, and possibly more, he seized. While A New Era provided closure, it also left the door open for more stories. The Crawley family is now in a stable place, with Lady Mary taking charge, Lady Edith content in her life with Bertie, and Tom Branson happily married to Lucy. The next film could shift focus to the younger generation, George, Sibby, and Marigold, the future heirs of Downton. It will also be interesting to see how Downton Abbey 3 introduces fresh conflicts, much like previous films did with royal visits and film productions. Will there be another grand event that shakes up the estate? Will Mary finally find peace in her personal life? Downton Abbey 3 will be both a farewell and a fresh start. While the Crawley family moves forward, The film will ensure that Dame Maggie Smith's legacy is honored in the most heartfelt way possible. Fans can expect an emotional yet satisfying continuation of the story, one that celebrates the past while embracing the future. What do you think will happen in Downton Abbey 3? Do you believe Lady Mary's marriage will survive? What new challenges will the Crawleys face? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for all the latest updates on Downton Abbey 3. Stay tuned because we'll be covering everything as we get closer to its release.